Hello guys, welcome back to No Man's Sky. This is episode 2. We're going to carry on straight from where we left off. Now, just to remind you, we took quite a long time getting our ship up and running in the first episode because of a few sort of oversights on my part. There was a couple of things I didn't quite understand or didn't pick up on straight away. We didn't actually realise that we could climb out of this crater for quite a long time. So we were looking for all the resources we needed within the space of this crater, which I figured was like a tutorial area. But it turns out you can walk up practically vertical cliffs. So we managed to get everything we need. The only thing that we do need to do is upgrade, or should I say fix, the pulse engine. Actually no, saying that, we have fixed it, we need to charge it. So we need to get some thamium for it, which we did have to begin with. You know, we did pick up lots of thamium, but because we played for about an hour and a half in the first section of this playthrough, we ended up picking up lots of resources, and we had to kind of make room for some by either using up others or deleting them or whatever. And we ended up getting rid of the thamium we had, whether we used it or just scrapped it. And we're now left with none. So we can either look for it on this planet, or we can go and, you know, start our journey and find it on the next planet we land on. Now this pulse engine is what we use to go into like warp drive, so we can travel fast for however long, depending on how much charge we got, I guess. And that's how we're going to make our way to the center of the universe. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to use our normal engines, which we've we fully charged with plutonium. And you know, I think that's a good way to start this second episode of this Let's Play, because it means that we can see space, we can land on another planet, see how things work, and hopefully it's going to allow us to do that. So let's try and take off now, shall we? Hey. So I think that used up, let's have a look. If we set ourselves to go towards another planet, I am actually just going to sort of have a look around and see if there's any waypoint to the center of the universe. If we... Oh, we've just reached a journey milestone. That would be probably space exploration. Right, so R2 is our thruster. Let's just have a look here. That uses up, because our launch thruster... yes, okay, so that's what we use to just take off from a planet, I suppose. And you can hold circle to initiate in-flight speed boost, but I don't think our normal accelerator uses up any of that fuel, which is quite good. So I've discovered a galaxy, by the looks, or a system within a galaxy. Do we have to fill up? Let's have a look here. We got our weapon. Do we have to fill that up? No, that's good. So we don't need to like recharge our weapon with anything. We can just use that. If we hold down circle, we travel faster. Oh, we can get iron from these rocks in space as well. That's quite handy. So let's... Oh, alien transmission detected. I'm guessing we need to go there to carry on the story, if you can call it that. Oh, okay, I've just seen in the bottom right there, it says we've got to acquire the hyperdrive technology, build the hyperdrive, and fuel it. So that's obviously separate to what we were using the pulse engine. So what is this? It's pulse jumps through local system. On-demand pulse jumps. Now, until we use that, we're not going to be entirely sure what it means. But I think we are going to need to make our way to this beacon here. It says we are... Oh, okay, so holding circle does make us travel really quite a lot faster. But what do we need? That's Oh, so are we not using up? That's good as well. it seems like we're not using up any kind of fuel or anything to use that circle boost. You know, the boost with the circle button. So if we were flying at normal speed, it would take us half an hour, but flying at this speed, it's going to take us about 3 minutes. Oh, Thamium. Asteroids, Thamium. Oh, hang on then. That's very strange. Oh, okay. No, yeah, I'm getting a bit puzzled there, because we've got 0%. I think it's the pulse engine we're using to use the circle boost, because if you read that there, it says hold circle to initiate in-flight speed boost, but we're still able to use it even though we haven't charged it up. So we need some Thamium. It says take it from asteroids. So we were shooting these. Ah, there we go, Thamium. Nice. Okay, so that's good to know. The floating asteroids are either going to contain iron or they're going to contain Thamium. So let's have a look here. See if we can max out one stack of it. So we've got 100. There we go. That's maxed out. So let's charge it and see what difference it makes, because we're still able to use it. Maybe it's much quicker. Maybe it's a lot quicker. Let's try it out. Huh. Okay. So. Okay, let's try this. L1 and R1 to initiate pulse jump. What's this pulse jump then? Engaging pulse engine. Oh wow. So if we let go of it, does it so that's like super. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to crash land on the planet then. We need to slow down, slow down, slow down. Right, so that's like even faster than the circle boost, and it only used up 6%. Wow, that's cool. So we've got that. We've got the normal engine, which we only need to use when we're taking off, and then it doesn't use any fuel. And then we've got I see. So when we hold circle, it gives us a boost no matter what. We don't need fuel for it. But if we want to use the super fast boost, which is the L1 and R1, that uses fuel. But then we're also here to find our, whatever it's called, the sort of warp engine that's going to allow us to kind of jump, I guess, from one place to another. So a bit like on Star Trek, you know, where they go into warp and they just basically almost teleport. They go so fast, you know. Right, I'm not actually sure how to land. I haven't landed one of these before. So how is this going to work? Oh, press square to initiate landing. Right, so we're in a hot environment, resources are sporadic, and there's no life on here. There's no flora or fauna. That's quite interesting. Where are we? Are we out of the ship yet? Yeah. Oh, hang on. Have we like landed on a... Oh, that's no good. Oh no, we don't want to not be able to get back to the ship, do we? Let's Oh no, we don't want to... Oh, okay. I don't really want to use the... Let's have a look. Oh, we can still get back to it. That's fine. We can still walk up this little outcropping. Alrighty. Now we're going to continue with our discovering of animals, because that's going to slowly help us work towards the... yeah, it's going to help us work towards... What are they called? The trophies. Activate beacon. Oh, okay. Oh, is the beacon... It's down the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, let's go and see that. What's this resource? Emerald. Okay. So we've already got some emerald, I think. I think it's going to just stack up our currently existing stack of emerald. Do we have any... Let's have a look. I think we're going to need to get some plant life here, because we're going to need to recharge our weapon at some point. Let's have a look. Is it worth getting this emerald? Let's have a look. It's oh, it is rare, yeah. Oh wow, look at that. Oh crumbs, is that glitching? Yeah. Unless that's... Yeah, you can kind of see through. That's a shame, but that's all just down to you know, the fact that the patch hasn't been released yet. Although it would be very difficult to fix specific glitches in this game, wouldn't it? You know, if someone says, oh, by the way, guys, there's a visual glitch on this planet. It's the third one in from the left. But to be honest, you can expect glitches like that. I'm not going to test out and see if you fall through that hole. I don't want to walk on it and see if it will like send me to my death, or whether you can walk on it. Because I'm trying to survive for as long as I can to get those survival trophies. Already discovered that. And that. Ambulatory. You get money for everything that you discover. Oh, life support. Okay, we need some plants, man. Let's have a look here. Have we got anything we can... Oxide and... Iron isn't really what we're after, but... we could use some of it, I suppose, to charge up our thermal, whatever it is. Our suit, you know, protection. We do need some... It's not oxide, is it? It's called something else. It is called isotope, and isotope is from plants, oxide is from iron. We definitely need to get some, because yeah, how is this going to work? Because there isn't any on this planet, I don't think. We need to find some plants before we even do this. Oh, isotope, thamium. Alright, we can use that. Okay, that's a relief, although it's not going to charge much of it. It's going to keep us alive for long enough to do this, though, I think, and then we're going to need to go to a planet that's got a nice lot of plant life on it. Anyway, let's see what this is all about, shall we? Okay, so that's kind of scanned the area for... well, there's an outpost. So let's see. We're gonna, whilst we're near the ship, we're going to transfer some of our stuff here. Transfer anything that's got space. Let's have a look. Alright. Okay, yeah, I get ya. Don't need to keep repeating it. I'm not actually sure what these are for. Oh, trading. Oh, trade commodity. Nice. And another one. So we need to try and find a trade outpost, but we haven't really got that far yet. We're following the sort of tutorial sections, the bits are showing us how everything works. I'm actually wondering 20 minutes away if we walk. I think what I might try is see if we can I'm gonna see if we can fly there. Your exosuit temperature drops. Oh, okay, so we can use these plants to kind of drop our exosuit temperature. I'm not entirely sure how that works, because before it was like a thermal hazard protection, yeah. So I guess, depending on what planet you're on, it either refers to getting overly hot or overly cold. When it gets to 0, it means you've either burnt up or you've, you've frozen. And I assume it's got something to do with maybe like hazardous, I don't know, radiation planets or whatever. What's that noise? Wow, look at that, guys. I hadn't even noticed that yet. It looks like there's mountains in the distance. Look at that planet. It's like right on top of us. That's crazy. This game is just so ambitious. It's insane. I'm guessing there has to be plants on every planet because the starship requires... Oh, plutonium, okay. Charge it with plutonium. In fact, we might be able to do that. No, we haven't got any plutonium. Okay, fair enough. But what I'd like to do is take off, which I think now has used up all of our launch. Yeah, so we need plutonium to be able to do anything else. And we're going to fly to this waypoint. And use circle because that's free, I think. But the only problem now is that we don't have enough fuel to be able to take off again. Follow signal to contact life form. Awesome. So I guess we're gonna go and speak to an NPC now, which has been randomly placed on this planet because we were nearby. It's very clever. I think if one day they get to the point where they can use this kind of this method of creating games, if they can use it to randomly generate, hang on, let me just land. To randomly generate missions and enemies and NPCs, and I know they've done that to a certain extent here, but they could take it to a whole new level, which would be amazing. Oh, damn it. See, now this is difficult because... Oh, we've got 2% of carbon. Alright, so we need to use this to hopefully get more carbon and gradually charge our weapon. Oh, it's literally only charging it enough to allow us to get more. So hopefully, by the time we do enough damage to this plant, it's going to give us a nice lot, and we're going to need to manage our resources quite carefully. Because I need to destroy this to be able to fund my weapon, and I need my weapon to be able to destroy it. So now, if we put all of that in, which will be, what is it, 25 or something, 35? Okay. Now we should have enough to be able to shoot. The problem is, it's difficult to know... Oh, destroy, okay. Yeah, we need to spare this weapon for the plants because, as you can see, our life support is going down quite rapidly. Oh, hello. Oh, I've already discovered these guys. I'm wondering if well, not the enemies, but the animal life and the potential enemies, the creatures that could potentially turn against you if you fight them or whatever. I wonder if they get harder and harder as you get closer to the center of the universe. I just got some platinum there. I do wonder what this is. I don't want to get too sidetracked. We're going to look at that in a minute. I need to find some plants because our life is going to... Oh, analyzing the new discovery. Look at these things. They're ever so strange. Journey milestone, nice. Okay, so we discovered 10 creatures, but it hasn't unlocked the second trophy from that yet. In fact, I may have a look at it just quickly before we die. We need to do... Oh, only another 4 creatures. Okay, so we level up quite quickly. Ah. What's that up there? Please have some carbon. Not carbon, sorry. I keep forgetting the names of them. We'll soon know when we get up there. Is that gold? Oh, I think it might be, something similar anyway. I'm going to start just making sure that we're sorted for, yeah, isotopes, that's what we need. Right, so now we can put some into our health. This game really is, at the moment, it is a lot of inventory management and keeping tabs on your health and your weapon charge and trying to plan, you know, make sure you've got the right resources on you at the right time, things like that. But that's cool, and I think it's going to become less intensive as time goes on, because obviously we'll have a larger inventory, and we'll probably be able to store more health and more weapon charge and things like that. I'm glad we flew here, because it would have been a nightmare walking this far. Let's pardon me. Right, so our health is kind of okay now, but we will need some iron or something to recharge our suit. Let's just take some of this. We might actually have some on us already, but come on, weapon cooldown. There we go. Alright, so now we should be able to just sort out... Yeah, let's have a look. Alright, so it's only our weapon that's probably getting a bit low now, but any plants we destroy from here on out will be able to go into our weapon. As long as we're safe and we can survive or whatever. Yeah, look, there's kind of gold stockpiles or deposits, that's the word I was looking for, dotted around. There's two so far of these little stone things, these knowledge stones. Oh, hello. They're not other players, are they? I think they're like trading ships or something. Is that even an animal? Ah. Hey, nice. It's worth looking at every animal because some of them look very similar, but you realise that they're actually different. You have learned the Vikian word for interloper. I wonder what this is. Oh, this is more emerald. I think we're good for emerald for now. We don't actually need it for anything anyway. So we're going to go and find that other stone that we were looking at earlier, but we didn't yet activate. It's pretty cool, you know, this learning words, trying to piece together a language and all that. It's quite cool because it's like a mixture of typical RPG elements where you collect things to further your knowledge and your ability in the game. It's a mixture of that and sort of puzzles, because I guess if you know a few words, then you're going to be able to tell part of what aliens are saying. You're going to be able to understand some of the words, but then you can kind of try and piece together the rest of it. It's almost like fill in the blanks, you know? Which would be quite interesting, so we'll soon find out. Oh, can we shoot this? No. Is that all gold there? Try out in a minute. Viking word for visual. Let's see what this is. No. Okay, it's not gold. It just looks yellow. Apologies for my regular coughing, guys. Something that my subscribers will be more than familiar with. Oh, I was looking at the little image, the waypoint on the screen. I thought that was my cursor for a second. That's why I was missing so terribly. So let's put all of this isotope material into our beam. Oh, is that thamium actually? I think thamium is what we get out of the meteors, is it? Let's have a look. That charges this. Yeah, we've got plenty of access to lots of thamium, so I'm not worried about keeping hold of that. We can use it to recharge our suit and our weapon and stuff. I'm going to have a look and see if there's any other sort of stones, you know, those knowledge pillar things nearby. Right, we need some carbon here, so we're gonna shoot these plants where we can. I can hear like a mech or some kind of robot stomping around, it sounds like. I keep forgetting you can jump in this game. I've been playing games recently where you can't jump, so it's not something I naturally do. Oh, is he gonna... Ah, he's flipping attacking us. Craziness, man. Yeah, they're after us, these creatures. What's going on? Where's this waypoint I need to go to? It's up there. I might go and just hide in this building or see what's in here first. Oh, okay, so when we get inside, we're protected, whether it's our ship or a building, we're protected from the environment. So you can see my red bar there going back up is sort of cooling me down, so I'm not in so much danger from the heat. Although it's a bit of an odd way of doing it, because it's a red bar, so you'd think that it represented how hot you were, but anyway, we understand. We just don't want it to deplete whichever planet we're on. Don't want it depleting. Analyze multi-tool tech. 20 carbon? Ooh, reload accelerant, version 1. Heridium. Surely we've got loads of heridium at our ship, because we did have. Bolt caster ammunition reload times are decreased, although we haven't actually got the bolt caster yet. But that's cool, we've got a new... I guess it's kind of a schematic or a blueprint, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, we'd have to... Oh, we can build the bolt caster. Okay, combat-focused weapon. User has advised that isotope elements such as carbon are required to recharge the device. So we can recharge it with the element we get from plants. And we only need plutonium to build it. It might be that we're too far away from the ship to be able to use what's in the ship, because I'm sure we've got some... No, we've run out of that very common element. That's a bit of a shame. It's typical. Sometimes when there's an element that's really common, you think, oh, I'll just scrap that. I've just realised my window's open. You can probably hear the motorbikes and cars driving by. Sorry about that. I'll just close these. Apologies for the background noise. I've just realised our health is going down as well. Not our health, our life. I forget what it's even called now. Life support, that's the one. Let's charge it up. But yeah, what was I talking about there? Yeah, when you've got like a common element, you end up scrapping it or getting rid of it to make room, because you think, oh, I'm going to come across loads of that. But then you find that you need it, because it's a common one, you're going to need a lot of it, and you don't have any on you. So you're kind of using up all your inventory slots with these rare items that you don't actually need, but you want to keep hold of, because it's like, well, they're rare. I'm going to struggle to get hold of them if I do need them, so I need to keep them in my inventory now that I've got the chance to. Anyway, we've got that out of there. What is this here? We've got interact with the device. 235 units have been credited to your account. Okay, so that's just given us some money, I guess. How's our money looking? 17,500. Let's just upload all of these that we haven't actually uploaded yet, get the money from them. Because that's a good way of making money, is making sure that you remember to upload all of your discoveries. Oh, and it kind of shows you your discoveries for each individual planet. That's cool, because we've got a couple we didn't do yet on our previous planet. Okay, that's all good, all good. But the main thing we want to work on is, not really work on, but make sure we do, is stay alive, because there is a trophy for surviving. There's 3 trophies for surviving, I think, 2 or 3. And the gold one represents the longest period of time. However long that is, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Oh, we can jump up, can we? I was thinking we need to find some stairs, but we can just hop up here. I'm tempted to wait. I'm just going to go and get this plant over here because I want to wait for all these notifications on screen to stop popping up. I don't want them to interrupt our interaction with what's his face in there. Oh, bypass ship. We've got a bypass ship. I thought we had. Oh no, it's in the ship, isn't it? Do we not get to use it if it's in the ship? Yeah, we got a bypass ship there, look. Oh, transfer, okay. Oh, it's out of range, okay. We're quite close to it, but I think maybe because we haven't got line of sight of our ship, we might not be able to use it. So all of these, oh, we're full as well, okay. So let's use up our carbon just to keep ourselves alive. I hope it does get to the point where you don't need to keep recharging your life support quite so often. I'm expecting it to be a case of increasing your maximum, you know, I expect it to increase your maximum life support gauge or whatever, so you can just leave it for much longer. Because it's quite a lot to think about. That's pretty much all you end up doing is farming items or farming materials so that you can stay alive and keep your weapon working. Hey, our first NPC, guys. Let's see what he's got to say. What are we doing here? Oh, device, interact. Health at maximum. Okay. It's got to do something more than that. Acquire hyperdrive technology. Okay, Ensign Wutog. Oh, right. Let's see, we need to use something from my inventory to make space. Thamium. We can use some of that to charge our health, and we can use some of it to charge our weapon. Ah, yeah, our weapon's nice and low, so we can stick it all in there. Right, we should have some space now. Hello, buddy. I am greeted by a strange warrior life form. It has been tracking my starship's movements through the planet's atmosphere, but gives the impression that it has been waiting for far longer. It tilts its head and curls its lips back over its teeth. I am about to speak when it abruptly raises its arm to silence me. It produces what looks like... bit of a typo there, bit of a missing word. I wonder if they'll fix that. It produces what looks the schematics of an advanced technology. Looks like the schematics, they mean, of course. It barks and indicates that I should take it. Okay, so we don't know any of these words yet. I'm guessing it's nothing too important because it's early on in the game, so no one's going to know the full language by this point anyway, but all we do know is that we need to take this schematic. The warrior barks... Oh, okay. Hyperdrive. So we need a dynamic resonator, craft products in inventory slots, Heridium... Okay, so we need some Heridium. There's one thing I was forgetting to actually try out since we started. I wonder if we can shoot anything in here. We can take plants. I'm not going to shoot just in case this guy gets angry and causes issues. Alright. I'm going to go back to the ship. We do need some fuel, don't we, to be able to take off again. Space station detected. Okay. So that's probably going to be like maybe a trading post or something. I'm going to see what these gold deposits are. Let's have a look here. Where was the nearest one? Oh, it tells you when you look at them. Tells you whether they're prey or predators. Right, there's our ship, and there's some gold right next to it. So let's hop on back there. It's very hot here. Look, 70 degrees centigrade. That's about 170 Fahrenheit, I think, very roughly. But yeah, so no wonder we need this suit to protect us. I hope we get the chance to increase our inventory slots soon, because I badly want to keep hold of the... let's just check and see if we can make some room. Yeah, we've got some carbon here, so... Yeah, I badly want to keep all the rare stuff we've got on us, but we also need space to collect a lot of the more common things. Is that another... Yeah, here's another one of those knowledge things. Whatever they're called, knowledge stones. Drifter, travel 10,000 footsteps, I guess. Wow. I didn't think we'd done that much. Detection, that might be useful, knowing the word for detection. And let's see what this is over here. It looks nice and shiny. There's lots of it on this planet, so it's probably not too rare, but... Oh, of course. I need to free up some slots. Iron. Let's use that iron on our... Oh, okay. We've got two lots of iron, one in the ship and one on us, so we can pile them up together because they're not full. Ah, Iridium, yay! So this is... I'm going to try and remember this. It looks gold in the daytime and it looks kind of red at night because of the reflection of the sky or whatever. Maybe it depends on what colour the sky is, but this is something we do need, so I'm glad it's here. We do need 200 though, so let's have a look and see what we can shift around. Platinum, will that... yeah, that can stack up with what we had in the ship, that's all good. Emerald, will that... What's that? There's another ship taking up. Okay, so let's finish farming this levitating rock, iridium. See, the thing I find annoying, not about the game, but about people's reaction to games, is that a lot of people are just going to start saying, oh, that's terrible, look at the program, this game sucks, because, you know, you shoot out the bottom of a rock and the top of it just stays up there and floats, doesn't fall down. Well, what they're not seeing is the bigger picture. I mean, this is the biggest game ever by absolutely miles, and there's no way it can have the polish of, you know, other typical games. Right, I need to... See, this is a bit annoying because I need to take that bypass chip. Platinum, uncommon. How much platinum have we got on us? We've got one stack of platinum. You know what, I think I might discard that because it's... Oh, gold. Wow, I didn't realise we had that. That's cool. Ah, maybe we can use the iron element to... What about plutonium? No, we do need some plutonium. How are we going to get hold of that? Alright. I'm kind of just having a look here because we've got so many different things to think about, and there's going to be more and more as we go through the game. I need all these extra slots, man. Badly. But what we're going to do is trash this smaller stack of platinum. Then we are going to put the... No, yeah, we'll put this platinum across transfer items. Or maybe the emerald. And then we can take the bypass chip. And now it's worth going back because we can... What can we build? What was it he gave us? Oh, it was the thruster thing, wasn't it? What's it called? Ah, we build it here, I assume. Craft product. Where did it go? He's given us the schematic for something, but don't tell me we've lost it. Deflector shield. Unless it's that. Oh, sorry. Is it this? No, that's... Ah, man. Okay, this is a bit worrying because he gave it to us and now we don't have it anymore. Let's go back and speak to him again because we need to open that chest thing that we found. We've got the key that will open it. Unless... Hang on, this is... Ah, install technology. Ah, here we go. Hyperdrive, that's it. Alright, so we need a dynamic resonator, which is we build in our inventory slots, but we haven't got any at the moment. So let's transfer something again. Not the Heridium, we need that. Transfer this. So what was it? Oh, there's other. Ah, okay. Microdens. Oh no, this just splits them up. So what is it we need to make? Do we need the schematic for it first? I guess we do. Maybe that's what the waypoint is, the next sort of part of the mission. We're sent... Hang on, we're not out of range of the starship. We're right there. Oh well. Never mind. We'll... Oh yeah, the thing that I was mentioning earlier that I forgot you could do is... circle. That's extremely helpful. I literally did not realise that was even possible. Although, it's giving me a waypoint for something that isn't... but it does give you an icon for isotopes and the other thing, whatever it's called. I got memory like a sieve today. I'm literally using it constantly. No, carbon is a type of isotope, isn't it? What is it? Can't even think now. Screw it. We'll sort it out in a minute. I'm just forgetting the name. There's isotopes and there's oxide. Oxides, that's the one. Right, so we do circle. That's fine. What if we... The Shurst undiscovered? What if we hold down circle? Oh, it's no different. Okay, we're going to go and open this thing here. Although we do need to heal ourselves again, which... Tell you what, we'll go and find some plants to do that before we open it, because that's going to take up our final inventory spot once we open it and take out whatever is inside. So let's keep ourselves alive. That's the most important thing. Life support. A little bit charged at least. So, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's not a life support that's low. No, leave me alone, leave me alone. I don't want to kill him because that will bring all the security my way. Leave me alone, buddy. Whoa! I need to, like, get out of there. Come on, come on, come on. I'm just going to climb up here and try and sort out what I need. Because it's actually... Oh yeah, if we go inside, that will sort it out. Because it's... Yeah, it's not a life support that's low. It is our thermal protection. So let's just recharge it by heading indoors. And then we can go out and find out what's in that chest. Yeah, those little blighters, man. Nightmare. Might as well, whilst we're waiting for it to charge, might as well charge up our weapon a little bit. It's getting pretty low here. Are we good? Are we good? I believe so. Alrighty. So if that little guy will leave me alone... I can't believe it took me so long to realise you could get out of that crater in the first episode. Even the fact that you can use your jetpack, you know, you could just jetpack out even if the wall was too steep to climb. Anyway, let's see what's in here. Search for nearby points of interest. Right, signal scanner online. Planetary location beacons are responding. Shelter marker detection online. Local transmission. Colonial outpost. Alien antiquity. Please select preferred destination. Okay. Shelter. Transmission. Oh, transmission. That might be... Or a monolith. Maybe that's the language. I don't know. I wonder if we have to use resources again, or use one of those keys again to use this a second time. I doubt it. Let's find this transmission, shall we? Searching for transmission signals. Beacon detected. Okay. So I think the priority for right now is finding something to charge our ship's engine. Let's have a look. What is it? It's the thing. Oh no, it's plutonium. That's what we need to take off. I'm interested to see, actually. Have we definitely not got any plutonium? Because I swore that we did have. Platinum we've got, okay. I don't actually know what plutonium looks like. Ah, that's not it, is it? What is... I'm just trying to get used to the different icons, because... Oh, what's that over there? Yeah, when you press the circle button, it shows up everything nearby, which is something else it took me long enough to figure out. Oh, a new discovery! Yay! We've got to be getting close to the next level up now. Let's have a look. One more, sweet, one more creature, and we'll be leveled up again. And that's, like I mentioned on the first episode, that's the trophy, or that's the sort of stat that I want to level up the most, because they're going to be resetting all your discoveries tomorrow. Today's Saturday. They're resetting it tomorrow, ready for the launch, so that when people start playing it for the first time, they're not coming across lots of things that have already been discovered. But it does give us people who've got the game early a good chance to get a head start, because there's very few people playing it, which means... Oh, hello. Plutonium. Hey, is that what we need? I think that's what we need. Sorry, I keep kind of... Yes, awesome. I keep kind of getting sidetracked. Right, is that a 100? Oh, don't tell me we... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. We just... Oh, no, there it is. Phew. Whew, for a second there, I thought we'd found exactly what we needed and then destroyed it and didn't have... didn't have room for, you know, what came out. Because I think if you destroy something and you don't have space, then it still remains destroyed. But what that means is we can charge... I'm just going to try something. I'm going to try and take off without... Ah, okay, no, we've not got enough fuel. I'm going to figure out as well, is it worth... let's see, how rare is this plutonium? Oh, it's rare, wow. So just to be able to take off from a planet is going to be quite tricky. Okay. Right, the question is, do we use that to take off to shorten the journey to this waypoint over there, wherever it is? Or do we walk it and have to kind of manage our isotope and carbon intake, which is quite common stuff. You can find it quite easily, but it just means finding it a lot, I guess. Finding it regularly and having to free up inventory slots. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, getting tongue-tied. So this iron, that can go. There's only 2 there. It's pointless carrying that and wasting a slot. So let's get rid of that. We'll stay in the ship for now because it gives us protection against the elements. Isotopes. Right, let's have a look here. We've got... What have we got in our ship? A lot of this is trade commodities, so we're going to free up a lot of space when we finally get to somewhere that we can trade. In fact, I'm kind of wondering if that guy at the top might have let us trade with him if we'd spoken to him again. I'm going to get rid of this. That's wasting a slot because we can find iron wherever we are. A lot of these are just single items. Chrysonite, I'm going to keep that. Titanium, they're both rare. Another chrysonite and emerald. Lots of rare components that I'm going to keep hold of. But if we transfer another stack... Oh, yeah, no, we had to create that thing, didn't we? It's quite cool. There is a lot to think about in this game. There's a lot to keep busy with. You know those games that kind of always dangle a carrot in front of you? So we're trying to build this hyperdrive, aren't we? We need a dynamic resonator, which means we need to see what that requires to build. A dynamic resonator. How on earth do we... Phase beam. Hang on, let's have a look. Hyperdrive. What was that thing called that we needed to get 9 miles away? I'm just like, I'm losing my mind here. Hyperdrive. We need a dynamic resonator. Craft products in inventory slots. FTL propulsion drive that allows Starship to attain warp speed and jump between neighboring systems. User is advised to access hyperdrive systems through galactic map. Oh, we haven't even looked at the galactic map yet. Dynamic resonator. So I think the whole point of this, every second I spend talking to you guys, I'm losing my health bar and stuff, or my life support. But it's worth it. The whole point of this game seems to be obviously surviving, but what you're aiming for. There we go. What you're aiming for is fuel and resources to fund your hyperdrive, because you're not going to really be able to fly to the center of the universe using your normal flight systems. You need this hyperdrive, which we're trying to build now. So that's what the guy who got the game early did. He just farmed for that material that kept it fueled up, and he got there within 30 hours. Which I don't think is going to be possible for us. Let's have a look here. Plutonium. No, we need that, see? Right, we need to get out and we need to start finding some plants desperately. Let's transfer this across where we're at the ship and where we've got the opportunity to. Plutonium. Right, okay, so we're going to just get rid of one of these stacks by fueling. So now we've got, what, 3? Yeah, okay. We're going to get out. We need to quickly find some plants, because we're literally actually going to die very soon if we don't. Oh, that gives us. Yeah, okay. Something. We've got a milestone there. Oh, 8 days we've survived for. And we haven't got a single trophy for that yet, not even the bronze one. I can't remember if it might be one of the ones that you've only got silver and gold trophies for, but Thamium, yeah, that's. All right, so we're gonna walk there, because I don't really want to waste the fuel that it takes to take off from a planet. Where is the waypoint though? Oh, it's on another planet. Crumbs. Oh no. What I was on about is that beacon, or whatever it was. There was a beacon, wasn't there, that we found using the computer up there? And I can't for the life of me. There it is, to the left, but it keeps disappearing. Ah, there it is. Okay, it kept disappearing as I looked directly at it. How far away is it? It's 11 minutes. Fair enough. Alright, so we need to keep grabbing stuff off these plants as we make our way there. We'll be able to run large sections of it. I just hope that we don't come across any of those creatures that are trying to kill us again. Let me just check something on the computer here, make sure my recording is still working properly. Seems to be. Cool, okay, hopefully it comes out okay. Sometimes if I'm processing other videos on my editing software, it can mess with the recording itself, but oh. Now it's a little bit annoying when you waste ammo or you waste charge on plants that aren't actually plants that you can shoot. Right, we're going to try and keep our eye on the prize here, because there's 2 waypoints and it could be easy to lose track of the one we're heading for, even though the other one's way up in the sky. This is thoroughly optional from the impression I get. But to be honest, when it comes to trophy, oh crap, there is one of these guys. See, I don't know whether I should like kill him or whether that's going to get the security of the planet on my backside. Is he still chasing me? Hope not. Right, let's grab some more goodies. We got here zinc. Alright, let's have a look and just. Yeah, we've got some thamium. Let's just fill up our life support, keep that topped up so you don't have to worry about. Okay, we've got 1 thamium, so we can discard that. And I think we've got a creature. Oh no, we're good. We're safe. it's quite cool that they programmed slightly different AI into all of these different creatures. I'm guessing it's randomized because some of the creatures look very similar but are different. And I think what they did is they created body parts for creatures. I'm not 100% on this, but I think, oh crap, I think they created body parts, and then the engine that they put together to create this game, or whatever you want to call it, whether it's an engine or a system, or that. Oh, he's still on me. Come on, leave me alone. Where is it? Oh, he's still coming after me, man. How far away do I have to be to get him off my back? Still coming. Oh, we got another language thingamajig. At this rate, I'm going to have to flip and kill him. I don't want to, but... because I'm a long way from the ship, see, and there's a robot there, 2 robots, or sentinels, whatever they're called, and they're going to have my guts for garters if, if I shoot one of the creatures. I may try it out at some point. The problem is, I really don't want to die until I've got those trophies for surviving. Plus, we don't really have a weapon yet. We just got this mining beam. How do we get rid of him? Do we have to lose like line of sight of him, or? Oh, what's that up there? There's a question mark. Oh, nice. And there's something else around it as well, I noticed. Shall I try and shoot him out of sight of these sentinels? The only issue is, maybe if we shoot him once, it will put him off. Flipping hell, man. Leave me alone. They're really annoying. Oh crap, is this like a... Whoa, am I going to die if I go down there? No, it's not too high. Come on, drop off and then land carefully, that's it. Right, hopefully this will... Ah yeah, he's left us alone. I don't know whether that's because we shot him and it kind of shocked him into running, or whether it's because we dropped down here maybe. We do need some iron actually. So let's destroy this. Plus we're running low on... we've got some carbon, so let's fill up our multi-tool here. And let's fill up our suit, because there's no shelter around by the looks of it, so we can use that iron and the zinc. We'll use the iron first. Why not? Technology recharged. Alright. We don't need to carry more iron with us. We can pretty much find anywhere if we are. Right, so this gold stuff isn't anything really. I think we can climb up. Yeah. You see, on the first episode, I was talking about how, you know, it's very odd that we were able to climb out of that crater, even though it was a vertical cliff, basically. But thinking about it, it makes total sense because they've used mathematical... Oh, hello. Oh, is that a... Yeah, we've already discovered him. Right, does that make him leave us alone? I don't want to kill him. He's cute. Yeah, so they use these mathematical... like these genius mathematical formulas and equations and stuff that can randomly generate terrain. So obviously they had no control over really like how steep the cliffs were and stuff, so they thought to themselves, let's make it so that you can, you know, you can climb anything just to be sure that you can get anywhere, because when they make a normal game, they'll play test it and they'll go to each location. Oh, look at him, man. Oh, is that not I thought that was gonna give us another level up. Where was that question mark, by the way? There it is, up there. Yeah, so they figured rather than having to playtest all 18 quintillion planets, which would take several million or billion years, they made it so you can walk anywhere. So that saves the issue of, you know, oh, I can't get to that place or whatever. Here's the question mark. Okay, I'm going to go here first, check this out. Maybe it'll be something of note. Oh, waypoint signal received. Save progress and claim sector discovery. Nice. Oh, but we... Hang on, there's a noise. Oh, I thought that was a creature chasing me down. Okay, so this is like another similar beacon to the one we found before. Does it let us search for anything else? Save. Okay, so it's like a save point. That's pretty nice. That's cool. Cool. Alright, so I wonder if it's worth uploading saves. You know, if you're going for the survival trophy, I might test that out to see if you're able to upload your save file, and then, you know, once you've saved at one of these spots, and then if you do die, reload it. I am going to upload my save every time I come out of the game, just in case, so I can test it out if I do die at any point. Ah, sell items. Amazing. Amazing. This is exactly what I need, although a lot of it's in the ship. Damn it. Ah, welcome to the Galactic Trade Network. It's got, yeah, okay, so it's got all the, all my stats and stuff, trophy progress. Hopefully it lets us sell stuff from the ship too. Please, 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 please. R1. It's going to let me go across. How many... Wait a sec, what's going on here? Oh, you're kidding me. See, let me see if I can transfer it. See if I can transfer this stuff across from the ship. I need to check my suit as well. Where are we? Yeah, let's just keep ourselves topped up. Very important. Nice. Okay, do our weapon as well whilst we're here, and got some thamium, whatever it's called. Okay, we're all topped up. Now, let's see if we can transfer any of this stuff. Trade commodity. Damn it! That would have been ideal. Ship's way over there. Okay, I'm guessing we're going to come across enough of those trade posts, but it looks like it's going to be important for us to keep those items on us. What was it again that we were making our way towards? Arrive in 8 minutes. Beacon. Yeah. Ooh, whoa, I don't want to fall off there necessarily. Let's just slide down where it's not so steep. Okay. Right, there's another question mark here. I don't know what that is, but it's really annoying that we can't access our ship's inventory from here, because we've got so much stuff taking up inventory slots that we could have sold. Stuff that's literally the only point of it is to sell. You know, it's not craftable or anything like that. You don't use it for any schematics. It doesn't recharge anything. Pardon me. I hope this is going to be worth it, all this walking, because, like I was saying in the other stream, I almost said it wasn't a stream; it was a let's play. Like I mentioned, I'm a bit of a completionist, and when I find things, I'm like, right, I've got to go there, I've got to see what's there, I've got to find like whatever items are there that I can take. But this game is not one of those games, you know. It's a game where you take what you need and then you leave it. Hang on a sec, I forgot to pick up that damn... Did I pick up the... Oh, I'll get it on the way back, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Oh, is that thing going to attack me? No. Okay. Hey, weird jumpy thing. Stop running. I need to discover you. Yeah, like I was saying, this isn't one of those games where it's like, oh, crap. Ah. Oh, damn it. Screw you, man. I'm gonna literally run away. That's it. Scare you off. Oh, is he dead? Oh, it's loads of them. They're all after me now because I killed one of their buddies. I'm gonna drop down here and hopefully they won't be able to follow me. Oh, yeah, down here will do. Come on, slide down so I don't die. Oh, we got loads of them. What the heck? Crap. No, we're going back to the ship. It's not worth it. I really don't want to die. Damn, man. Right, we're out of sight of them. Cool. Unless we can circle around. It seems like it's going to be a big kind of field of these... I don't know what you call them. I'm going to try and discover them, though, because it looked like I hadn't yet discovered them. Quite hard to do so, though, because they're moving around so fast. Okay, I get you, missus. Oh, no. I want to do it from a distance. Ah, I really want to know whether shooting a hostile enemy will turn the security hostile or not. Because, come on, leave me alone, man. Seriously. Oh, there's something else there anyway you can get on the way back. Terminal. Is that the one that... Oh yeah, that's where we've already been, isn't it? Hey. I wonder if it turns him friendly if we discover him. That would be quite cool, although it's not, so forget that. What? Oh. For a second there, I thought there was an animal floating in space, but it was just an icon. Yeah, I'm going back to the ship, because like I said, it's not actually one of those games where you want to go everywhere and see everything, because you'd never get anywhere in the game otherwise. So I think we're going to focus on our task at hand, whatever that may be at any given time. Because these planets are so huge. I mean, even if someone created a game that was the size of one of these planets, it would be groundbreaking, you know? Because they're huge. Like, if you look around, you can kind of calculate, or not calculate, but you can ascertain how huge they are by the fact that it doesn't curve, you know? You don't... Oh, what's that? I keep seeing, like... Oh, we're not going to go over there. See, there's going to be stuff all over the planet. And like I say, they're so huge. If you look around, like that planet there, right? Oh, what's going on? Yeah, that planet there. Just look at it. You can imagine landing on that, right? And you can see the train, everything, but you can already see, it's almost like Google Earth that hasn't kind of fully filled in yet. You can't actually see the train. It's more like looking at the moon, where you can see the huge craters as black lines. But yeah, you land on that. That's going to take you hours and hours to walk around. So if someone made a game that big, it would be like unbelievable. But this is 18 quintillion planets, all that size, and of course they're less densely populated, but each one is going to have these random events and collectibles and little beacons and things on. I don't see any of them being extremely important, because if they were, you'd be given a waypoint for them as part of the natural progression. So I think you know what, I've forgotten. There was 2 of those pillars on this planet, weren't there? That I've missed both of them. Oh well, they're going to be all over. It's not like this is the only planet with them on. Kind of fits in well with what I was saying about, you know, you simply can't go around a planet and see everything, because it's not going to be important really. It's just going to be a case of finding maybe more of those stones for languages, or maybe more of can we not discover him? Oh, we already have, okay. Yeah, it's going to be little things, like little resources and stuff. Most of them we're going to be able to come across. So I think it's very much one of those games you need to really have tunnel vision. Ah, there's one of the pillars. Oh, and another one at the top. We have missed a lot on this planet, I feel. But that's going to be the case on every planet we go to. I think I've discovered him, yeah. Look at that, it's so beautiful, man. Look, the sun's come up, or, you know, it's turned to daytime, whatever. And you've got the... Ah, this stuff, actually... Is this the plutonium? Oh, he looks angry. Looks like a wolf. You can kind of see, look, those two seem to share a head, but I think they're both different. Let me have a look at him. Yeah, they've got the same first word, but the different second word, if that makes sense, in their title. So I think, like I said before, I think they kind of took different body parts and let the game, or let the whatever built the game for them, let it randomly take from hang on, let's just see. Was that? No, I thought that was Thamium. Yeah, so it let them like randomly piece together these animal body parts and stuff. I think the Thamium could probably get scrapped. And then I just want to see what this is. I think it's more that emerald stuff. Oh, copper! Alright, we're going to stack up a bunch of this, because we haven't got any copper yet, as far as I know. It might be important at some point. In fact, it'd be interesting to see if it's rare or... Oh, uncommon. Well, we'll have one stack, and then we'll probably come across plenty of it on planets where we need it. Ooh, thermal protection 25%, man. That means we need to use our zinc. Trusty zinc. Charge it up. I do like the random kind of the shapes that these different materials come in, you know? They just randomly seem to form into all sorts of different geometrical patterns. There we go, right, we've got a full stock of that, or full, you know, stack of 100 copper. Did we do this pillar? I don't think we did yet. That's the third one I almost forgot again to do. And there was one at the top, wasn't there? So we need to try and make our way... I wonder if we can walk literally up any surface. Oh yeah, look at this. Are we able to get up here? No, okay. Right, we need to... Oh, we got a enemy creature thing. Where is he? How does he see me? He's like below me. We need to try and get up on top of this. Maybe via this little ramp. Yeah, this looks good. It would be nice if there was a way of pausing it completely, because with the fact that your health and everything, you know, your life support is always going down, I wonder if we'll get to the point where that doesn't always go down, because that's kind of annoying. Or it will be. It's fine now, but it will be annoying come the end of the game, you know. You spend hundreds of hours having to constantly fill it up. Because it'd be nice to be able to pause the game and not worry about your life support dropping. Let's have a look here. I want to be careful, because you can take falling damage, but if there's a slope like this, you can make your way down. Although we do need to... Yeah, let's go this way, because we need to get over the other side of that ravine. I'm glad that the security didn't come after me when we did shoot that that creature, though. How many more do we need to... Oh, wrong button. To level up this one. Oh, it's only 5. Like, each time you level up, it only takes... I think it takes the same amount of whatever the stat is to level up each time. So yeah, as you can see, you get like stars next to the icon every time you do level up. Level 4. But we better keep going, because like I say, our life support's always dropping, which is why I wish you could pause it, but it's all good.
Life support power low.
Hopefully when we get to whatever the space... Yeah, okay, we're traveling to a space station. Hopefully they've got trading on there, because that will mean we can offload some of our items that are sellable. Or should I say, you know, ones that are only worth selling. You don't need for anything else. Have I kind of got myself a bit stuck here? Hopefully there's a way down... The great thing about this game, though, is just that it's like super relaxing. It's really pretty, and it's family friendly. You know, it's something that it's kind of like Minecraft. I know a friend of mine. He's got a young nephew, and he's got, you know, he's into PS4, PS3. My friend, that is, And his friend, oh sorry, his nephew just loves playing plutonium. We need this. He loves playing on Minecraft. Loves it. We need to scrap something here though. Platinum, uncommon. Have we got any common items? Rare. Zinc. Oh, maybe we can use up most of this zinc. I think the only thing we've been using that for is recharging that. We haven't needed it for anything else yet. So I'm going to discard that because it's going to be very important to pick up any plutonium we come across, simply because it allows you to take off from a planet. It's like your launch, it fuels your launch system. And I'm guessing at some point we'll increase that launch system to be able to store more and be able to launch more times before we run out. But for now, we can only store enough for 2 launches, so we're going to grab any we come across. There is another... Oh, that's way up high. Maybe we can get to it. Oh no, that's... Why is there a question mark? Because we've been up there. Let's go check it out, because that was where we were earlier with the old... with matey. I'm going to switch around my inventory a bit. I'm going to take all these sellable items just in case that guy up there does buy them off me. We'll speak to him again and see if he's got anything to say or whether he's happy buying our bits and pieces. Zinc, yeah, we're fine for zinc. So that's a bit odd because the oxide items, some come from iron, so like metal, stones and stuff, and some comes from plants, which is the zinc. So I guess it's worth grabbing everything. Oh, hang on, are we taking damage? I felt like we were taking damage there. Maybe not. I'm going to jump in the ship just for a moment, gather my thoughts, work out what we're going to be doing here. This is still only our 2nd planet. I'm sure once we get into the rhythm and we've got all the basic things we need, we can get into like a pattern of farming what we need to go into hyperdrive and then landing and keeping ourselves alive whilst we look for more fuel for the hyperdrive. But for now, we're kind of still piecing together how this game works. It's not too complicated, but it's just good to know there's a lot of things to remember so that you don't die or whatever. The plutonium, we need to keep hold of that. It looks like we may need to... We're going to need to scrap something. How much crystal? Yeah, let's scrap some crystal. No, that's rare. What common stuff have we got that we might be able to scrap? Titanium's rare, emerald's rare, gold's rare, chrysonite. We might be able to sell some of them if we've got too much of it. We don't need it all. Platinum, that's going to go, yeah. Okay, so we'll lose a stack of that. Now we've got 1 spot free, which means we can gradually sort of pass across 1 item at a time. So we can send that across, and then that gives us room to send the platinum, which is not the platinum, sorry, the plutonium. And then we can send across one of the other sellable items. I mentioned matrix trade commodity, yeah. I'm glad that they tell you which items are only used for trade, because otherwise I'd be hoarding everything and I'd just run out of room instantly. Oh, this Heridium. We need 200 of that, don't we, to build the next thing we're trying to build. So we do need to keep hold of the Heridium. But we can do that at the ship, because we'll probably be at the ship once we get the 2nd item that we need, which I'm hoping we'll get from the, you know, the ship, the floating space station, whatever it's called. So what are we doing here? We're passing all this stuff across. How's my health? Yeah, we're going to need to grab some plants in a sec. We'll keep one of these slots free. So where are we? Shielding, that's defensive energy. Battery. Okay. Trade commodity, yep, grab that. And we'll put the platinum in. We're not really using that, are we? What does that come under? Silicate. Okay. So silicate is something we've not really used yet. We've only used oxide and the other one, isotope. Yeah, so green, what's green? Neutral. Okay, so green's neutral, blue is silicate, yellow is oxide, and red is isotope. Fair enough. So the colour doesn't refer to rarity or anything, it refers to the type of material that it is, or resource. Resource. Have we got any more sellable thingamajigs? Doesn't look like we have. Oh yeah, we have. We've got the Gek charm. So we'll transfer that, and then we'll put the other platinum in. Right, so now we've got space to farm some isotope quickly, just to keep ourselves alive. And we're gonna just pop up here, see what the question mark is for. It's starting to get quite windy. I love that. It's so, you know, just... Oh, yeah. Hang on. I need to concentrate because we need to get this... we need to get this plan up there nice and quick. Hey, we're in range of it. Nice. Hey, nice. Okay, good. I keep doing that. I keep bringing it up and thinking I need to press L1 because I'm assuming it's going to start on the middle tab, but it doesn't. Carbon. That means we can put the rest of it in our weapon. There's only a tiny bit, but at least it makes sure that we've got that spare slot. Alrighty, so I do wonder what what kind of fuel we're going to need to put in the hyperdrive. And I'm trying to picture what the exploit was that the guy, you know, the guy that completed it in 30 hours. I'm trying to imagine what he did. And all I can think is maybe that he just farmed loads of materials, whatever materials he came across that he didn't need to use. Oh, undiscovered. We need to discover this place. Where's the question mark? Oh, it's a ship landing. I wonder if anyone gets out of it. I don't think it's a player. I think it's more kind of just NPCs or whatever. Just showing that there's activity here. Is anyone going to climb out? That was... Sorry, that was me, like, flicking the L2 button. Okay, that's not a player, I don't think. It'd be awesome if we do eventually find another player, though. How cool would that be? But yeah, it's saying that we've not discovered this place, and I think when we discovered somewhere last time, it was a similar kind of thing to this. Oh, hang on. Oh, we can't activate it again. That's a shame. So where's the actual... There was a question mark somewhere. Maybe if I back away it will reappear, because I think the question mark takes us to whatever it is that kind of activates or discovers the place. A bit like the pillar or the pylon type thing that we activated, you know, out in the planet somewhere. The one where the trading post was, where we could have traded if we had the items on us. Do I need to back away to get it to reappear? That's a little bit annoying, but... Where is it? There was definitely... Oh, there it is. Question mark. There, right in front of us. 30 seconds away. Ah, there's the pillar. Right, so we can actually discover this. Although, come tomorrow, all our discoveries will be reset, and the stamp that Stay Patient has had on this universe will be erased, unfortunately. But we'll still be playing the game, so we can start building up on it again. Right, the chest. You discover this on... Restore point saved. Nice. Right, we're just going to double check. I'm glad I came back up, actually, because it's nice to know that we have, you know, discovered these places. It might come into play later, maybe for warp traveling or something, I'm not sure. Interact for 20 carbon. Interact for 20 carbon, right, okay. So he's just going to give us, I guess, Oh, why would he not give us carbon? Because we've got space for more carbon on us. Unless we pay him carbon? Oh, who knows? Who knows? Let's use up all our carbon to make space and just see what he's got to say. Oh, okay, so the reason... I get it. Okay. We need to make another space and then take some carbon. What can we scrap? Because if we talk to him, it's going to cost 20 carbon, but he's got something for us. But if we... Oh, pardon me. Can we interact with our ship here? No, damn it. Okay, if we go outside... Maybe if we try and pick up just 20 carbon, because then we can swap our 20 carbon for whatever he's got. But it seems like we do need to free up a slot, so let's have a look and see what we can get rid of here. I think platinum is probably going to be the one to go. Now hopefully we can transfer. Hey, nice. Okay, so if we get some carbon, we can talk to him and just see what's what. And fingers crossed he's got some way of allowing us to trade with him. Right, carbon 23, that'll do. It's going to work out quite nicely. We'll have two full playthrough videos up today, Saturday. Probably a third one as well, but they're both going to be very similar length, and both of them are going to be entirely spent on a single planet, progressing our journey, or at least setting things up so that we can start our journey. Okay, let's... Oh, hello. Oh, that's interesting, look. Oh, he's asking us a question, and in that question... Pardon me. In that question is the word interloper. So I guess he's asking, what does the interloper want or something, I don't know. But it says, look, current Vikian standing, neutral. Now, I don't know if that's based on our knowledge of the language, or based on how we treat them. Maybe you can fight with races or something, I'm not sure. I don't think you're going to come across a lot of creatures from, you know, a certain race, no, not race, what would it be? Certain breed of alien, like a certain faction or like origin, whatever. Like, I don't think we're going to be coming across a lot of Vikians, put it that way. I think they're all going to be like NPCs like this in buildings. I don't think there's going to be enough processing power for the AI to have like enemies wandering around the planets and stuff like that. So I don't think we're going to be fighting with factions necessarily. So it might be down to our language, our knowledge of the language. Because look here, we can request units healing, shield recharge. We can't trade with him, but all of these require, you know, a different level of relationship with them, I guess. The warrior's movements indicate that its ancestors are not currently insulted, so we haven't upset them. Alright, well that's fair enough. That was... I wonder if we have to spend 20... Yeah, we need to spend 20 carbon every time we talk to him. Oh well. But carbon's easy enough to come by. Anyway, I'm going to make my way back to the ship. In fact, before I do that, I'm going to see if this computer does anything. Oh, it does. Call Starship. I wonder what that does. We haven't got a... whatever that was, the key that we need. We don't have one of them available. So, let me just drink some water, which is one of the occasions when I wish I could save. Sorry, not save, pause. But c'est la vie. We are going to get in our ship, and then I think that would be a good spot to draw this particular video to a close before we take off and make our way to the space station. Oh, back to this high cliff. Maybe we can... no, I don't want to risk injuring myself too badly. Come on, there's got to be a nice easy slope here. There we go. It reminds me of Far Cry 3 and 4, I guess, where, you know, if you come to a steep incline, you can kind of slide down it. He kind of puts his hand down, and you can sort of control your slide down the gravel, which is quite fun. instead of taking fall damage. You know, a lot of games you just slide too fast and you just take damage at the bottom, but being able to manage your speed is pretty cool. You can kind of do the same thing here. Oh, I love that you can feed. Come back. Oh, these. Oh, pardon me, hiccuping. These little baby ones. Come on, it's quite hard to aim at them. If you're on PC, it'd be a bit easier. Iron required. Oh, we haven't got any iron. Shame. Oh, here's a big guy. Big old lass. Right, where's our ship? Yeah, in the first video, I'm sure you guys have seen that if you're watching this, but we fed one of the cute little animals. So sweet. And they kind of become friendly with you. It puts a smiley face next to their name. So I wonder if you can feed the hostile animals. I doubt it. Anyway guys, so our next step will be to go to the space station. If we press L3, it will bring up our travel to space station. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do in the third episode. Thanks very much for joining us once again for episode 2. This is proving to be quite fun, this game, and just the sense of discovery and the sense of exploration and everything is second to none. I never saw it being the greatest game ever made or anything like that. It's like a glorified Minecraft, but just how impressive it is, you can't deny how impressive it is. Whether you enjoy it or not, there's a lot of games that aren't enjoyable but are absolutely unbelievably impressive. It just depends on your tastes and the kind of genres you like. I didn't massively enjoy Uncharted 4. I love the original trilogy, but I totally get that it's impressive, like graphically and everything. Although it doesn't do a lot of new stuff, you still have to hand it to Naughty Dog. You know, they pulled it off. Even though I'm not a huge fan of it. So with this, like, you may not love this game when you play it. I'm enjoying it, but the sense of progression is really good, and just it's going to make such a huge impact on the future of gaming. It really is. So I think without this, there's so many games that are going to come out over the next 10, 20 years, however long gaming goes on for, that would never have been able to exist if someone hadn't first done what Hello Games have done here. But yeah, so join us again. Episode 3 should be up when you're watching this one, because I'm going to upload like a load of them. In fact, I'm going to try and upload the first one today, which is Saturday, and see if I get any kind of strikes against it. I'm not going to upload the whole lot, but episode 1, I mean, it's a bit pointless telling you this, because by the time episode 2 is up, you'll know that episode 1 is up. I'm just kind of working it out in my own head that I only want to do one video, because if I do get in trouble for it, then it's only one strike on my account rather than a bunch of strikes. But I have seen other people uploading the gameplay to YouTube, and it seems to still be up. There's like a few thousand people watching it, and no one's reported it or whatever. It's not been taken down. So fingers crossed I can share this content with you guys nice and early, or at least the first video. And if I get away with it, you know, I'll upload this one and third episode, all of it. You know, it can all go on YouTube. But at least by release day, there'll be tons of content on there, a lot of my playthrough, and hopefully we're going to be able to make it, you know, make a good dent in our journey towards the center of the universe. But thank you once again. I keep saying thank you, but cheers for watching, guys. Thank you for all the support on the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next episode.